Hello, and welcome to Good At Voice with the Tara Sampson Voice Studio. I'm Tara Sampson. Let's talk about music. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Today we are focusing on breathing for singers. So, what does that mean? Breath is the impetus for all sound. You can't make sound without breath. How do we maximize this breath? Well, stretching, my friends. Stretching is going to be so very important. So today we have a stretch sequence designed specifically for singers and for increasing and relaxing your breath. All right. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is your stance. Okay, so our stance when we sing is very important. Stance meaning the way that you are standing. So the ideal way to stand when we sing is feet just below the hips, slight bend in the knee, and our weight shifted just ever so slightly into the balls of your feet. Now, if you want, try with me, stand way too wide. We can breathe here, but it looks a little unnatural. Placing our feet hip width, but leaning into the heels, you can't take that big of a breath because these muscles, our abdominal muscles, are contracting to keep us balanced and upright. Put your feet a little too close together, toes, big toes to touch here. Now, you can take a little bit bigger of a breath, but it'd be very easy to knock me over right now, my friends. It makes us feel a little tighter. Our whole body tenses up a little bit more here. We want those feet hip width apart, slight bend in the knee so we don't faint, and ever so slightly shifted into the balls of our feet. Okay? Now, let's begin our breathing sequence. First, we need to stretch our intercostal muscles. These are the muscles in between your ribs. All right, my friends? So we're going to stand feet just outside the hips, and you're going to reach your left hand up just past the ear, straight up, and you're going to take the whole body to the side, to the opposite side. Now here we're going to breathe with the mouth open, the heart spiraling towards the ceiling, the sky, and if you need a little extra support here, you can place that hand on the thigh, or if you're extra bendy, on the calf. But we don't want to put it directly on the side of the knee. That'll hurt our knees, my friends. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Good. And then we're going to come back up and go to the other side. So right arm just past that ear up towards the sky and reach to the side. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. And one more deep breath here. Good. And back up. And now, my friends, we're going to do this 2 more times on each side. Okay? Inhale in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Try to keep some distance between the ear and the shoulder. We don't want to crunch in there. And back up. And to the other side. Exhale to come over. And inhale. And exhale. And one more here. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll come back up 1 more time on each side. When you've completed 3 breaths here, come back up. And last time to the other side. You can bring the gaze down towards your feet or up to the sky, or simply soften it forward. One more breath here. And come back up. Great. Now, hopefully breathing is already starting to feel a little bit easier with those intercostal muscles nice and loose. All right, so now we're going to bring the feet just under those hip points, and you're going to stretch the upper back. So we're going to take both of our hands in front of us, right arm over the left, palms towards each other, interlace those fingers, and curl those shoulders forwards, tucking the chin into the chest. And we'll take 3 deep breaths here. Good, and release. Nice deep breath. And we'll do that one more time, but instead this time we're going to take left arm over the right, palms face each other, and interlace those fingers. Curl the shoulders forward, chin to the chest, and breathe deeply. And release. Now we're going to stretch our chest. So these muscles are very important, our chest and our upper back, for singing. We want these nice and strong, but also nice and loose. So to do this, we are going to place the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers and pulling those shoulders back. So let me turn around here. Interlace those fingers. And breathe. Release. Good, my friends. We're going to do that stretch one more time so you can see it from the front here. Hands behind the back. Interlace those fingers and pull backwards. If you want a little bit more here, you can tuck the chin to the chest. And even lift those hands a little bit if you can. Breathing through the mouth here. One more cycle of breath. And release. Good. Now we're going to roll down. So we'll lose my face for a little bit, but we are going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bend the knees as generously as you need here. It's not meant to be a stretch for the legs, although it might become one. Let those knees be nice and soft as you need here. So we'll roll down on a count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the weight of the body over and hang. You can find some movement here if you like. Swaying side to side and breathing into that lower back here. Good. Now bend the knees generously if you are not already. Hands come to the elbows. This is ragdoll pose if you're familiar with yoga. We're going to let the head hang and just rock side to side, saying no, forward and back, saying yes. And breathe into that lower back. And now we'll roll up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our head is the last to come up, my friends. Alrighty, everyone. Now, if you have not already, join me on the floor. If you have a yoga mat, great. Otherwise, a comfy, soft blanket will be great. We are going to be on our knees for a moment, so if you have a harder floor, maybe grab even a pillow to place under the knees, just to keep them safe and comfortable. So, meet me slowly and comfortably into a tabletop position. So that means we'll have hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And we are going to inhale to cow pose. So we're going to drop the belly, Inhale to look up and exhale to come into a cat pose. This is navel draws in to meet the spine, shoulders pull away from the earth. And inhale to look up. Exhale to come back to cat pose. I'm going to move with the breath 3 more times here. Inhale up and exhale. Belly meat draws towards the spine. Inhale to look up. Exhale. One more here, my friends. Great, now inhale to come back to a tabletop and slowly meet me back down in my crisscross applesauce position here. Head stacks over the heart, heart over the pelvis. Now we are going to stretch those intercostal muscles one more time down here. You're going to take your right arm and bring the elbow towards the earth here. Now if that's a bit too much, you're welcome to place the hand up like this. Otherwise, draw the elbow, shoulders over the elbow here, and just breathe, ideally keeping that left glute glued to the floor there. And we just want to breathe here. One more cycle of breath here. Good, and if you're looking for a little bit more stretch here, we can draw that left hand up and over towards the right side. You can keep it as straight or as curved as you'd like here, whatever stretch feels good for you today. Breathe in and out, one more. And out, good. Meet me back center and we'll go towards the other side, my friends. So that left elbow is gonna come to the earth here. Again, if that's a little too much, just keep that hand there, that's plenty. So we'll breathe here for a moment, keeping that right glute glued to the ground there. Careful not to let the head totally hang loose there. Keep a little energy in the head. Good. Feel free to take the gaze towards that left hand. And if you'd like a little more here, we'll take the right arm up and over towards that left side. Breathing in, keeping it as straight or as round or curved as you'd like. 2 more breaths here. Good, and come up when you're ready. One more stretch here today, my friends. So, to start, we're going to take the right hand to the left kneecap, the left hand to the right kneecap. So our left arm will be in front of our right. And we're going to bring these arms, elbows up, hands come to meet one another, intertwined here. This is eagle arms for anyone familiar with yoga. If that's too much, just keep the elbows up like this. That's plenty if we're not to those eagle arms quite yet. And then we're going to inhale to look up, exhale to round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, and we'll get a nice upper back stretch here, my friends. So take 3 deep breaths here. But now we're gonna find a little movement with this. So we're gonna inhale to stretch up, exhale to round forward. Inhale to look up, exhale to round forward. And one more, inhale to look up, exhale to round forward. Now we're gonna inhale to release that bind there. Just Just take a nice deep breath and check in. How's your breath feel? Does it feel more accessible than it did maybe before you started this video? Hopefully. Now we're gonna just switch. So now we're taking left hand to right kneecap, right hand to left kneecap. So this will bring our right arm in front of our left. And then we're gonna bring these up and wrap them around. Again, eagle arms. Again, if that's too much for you, just keeping the elbows soft, hands relaxed here. That will still get you a nice stretch. So we'll wrap those eagle arms and we'll inhale to look up. Exhale to round forward. This side might feel different than the last, and that is a-okay. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth here. Tucking the chin into the chest for a little more stretch. And now we'll find a little movement here. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round forward. Inhale to look up. Exhale to round forward. One more. Inhale to look up. And exhale, round forward. Good. We're gonna inhale to release. And let's just sit for a moment. Hopefully you have a little more breath movement now. If you can, try singing after this video. Make sure you're a little warmed up, of course, but try a song that you have trouble getting your breath for, either a song that has long phrases in it or a song that you only get little catch breaths throughout the song. That will really show you just how much breathing and stretching out all of these muscles will affect your singing, okay? So let's just take 3 deep breaths here together, sitting up nice and tall, head over heart, heart over pelvis, and we'll inhale together. Exhale to release. Let's inhale on a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Totally out of air. Hold it and inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retain the breath. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. One more cycle here, friends. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, full, 5. Hold it. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Totally out, totally out. And 1. Now release. There you have it, my friends. We have some more breath exercises that will be in another video, but this is a great way to start your day, even if you're not going to be singing. It calms the mind, relaxes you, and sets you up for a wonderful day of singing, talking, or just simply existing. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell for notifications, and tune back in every Tuesday for a new video. You can reach me at tarasampsonvoice.com. We can also be reached at tara@tarasampsonvoice.com. Thanks so much, my friends. Keep singing.